to this video demonstration of a real-time cloud-based backup and data recovery management system. So the uniqueness of this system is that basically you need to configure one of the folders as your working folder. The work on the background keeps scanning the files in the folder, and whenever it receives some files, it just pushes that to this SkyDrive. Okay, so I just pushes the file to SkyDrive. Now what exactly happens is, now there are certain video files in our directory. Okay, so if our directory contains some kind of video, now under that situation, what this does is that it compresses that video automatically in the background, and then it pushes the compressed video in the backup, so user doesn't have to worry about manually compressing the video. So let's quickly get started with our projects. We have a main folder, as you can see, and we also have a backup folder. Okay, so now this is considered to be a recovery folder in the system, within the system, so should be stored or configured at a recovery folder, and this folder over here is the main folder. Now what we do is we just run our app. Now if we need to first say tracking, now it asks us to give main folder as input. So what we do is we just select our main folder. We select our main folder, and it asks for a backup folder, so we configure a backup folder. Once this has been configured, this will permanently keep on tracking. Alright, this starts so once you select this starts compressing the files in the background. Now if we look inside the main folder here, we had earlier the files. Now you can see that these files are all getting compressed. So the original file, which was about 4 MB, is now being compressed to about 2 MB. The file B, which was about 6 MB, is now being compressed to about 3 MB. The file C, which was about 3 MB, is now being compressed to about 1.9 MB. Now so the project in the background keeps compressing, and this entire compressed data you'd be getting. Also periodically you keep getting this details as which files have been present in the directory. So what we do is we say backup in SkyDrive. Now before saying backup in SkyDrive, we get the compression ratio, how much videos have been compressed, what is their ratio depending upon the serial number. So serial number versus compression ratio, as well as serial number versus the time which is taken for the compression. Now when we say backup in the SkyDrive, it asks you to sign in. This is a real-time project where we are integrating the SkyDrive for our backup and data recovery. So it asks us to log in. Once you are successfully logged in, it starts pushing this file into SkyDrive. And we also start getting the details of amount of bandwidth being used. Now a.wmv, so what we do is, for performance analysis, we both send the compression, the compressed video as well as the uncompressed video to our SkyDrive. So we push both compressed as well as uncompressed video in order to analyze the performance. The basic objective over here is to show that if you run the compression as a background service, it can optimize your SkyDrive bandwidth and as well as the storage. So you can create a backup manager which can use some background compression process in order to provide you a more flexible data option. So you can clearly see the bandwidth being utilized by compressed video and uncompressed video. It will keep on moving one file after the other in the sky. Seeing that this is going to upload both FFmpeg version as well as the non-compressed version, so it will keep on uploading the video and its statistics is going to be available with us. And this way the same files, compressed version as well as uncompressed version, is going to be uploaded, and we shall prove that, which is pretty obvious, but however we hardly ever know that amount of gain that we get. But over here, by seeing this, we'll be able to know how much gain for what kind of video or documents we achieve by running a background service. Now, as your file starts getting stored in the SkyDrive, we also keep getting their backup data over here. At the same time, you can see that there is a local backup in the backup folder. As you can recall, at the beginning of our demo, I had deleted this folder. Now you can see that the files have been also locally being backed up over here, so that you can take this. And the SkyDrive folder, which is to be used to download the files from the SkyDrive, is still being empty. Once we say download from the SkyDrive, one thing that we should see is that there is a SkyDrive folder. The downloading requires just once logging, as we have done for the time of uploading, so the app needs to be authenticated, and once the app is authenticated, it's in the background process. It keeps fetching the files from your SkyDrive to the SkyDrive directory in the backup folder. Now, because we are analyzing the performance in the graph wise, we are continuously making this download process active, ideally in a real-time backup recovery manager. What exactly should happen is, if this file is not present in your local directory, then only this file should be backed up. So as you can see, the file has been backed up from the SkyDrive over here. So in this way the files will be keep on backing up. Now I also want to demonstrate to you how exactly the background process works. So for instance, I am copying a file and I am putting a new file in the main folder. I do not know what's been going on, because the file which is over here, it's purely a background process. Now you can see that this file also gets stored in the backup folder, so user doesn't have to be aware of what is been going on. Now whatever I store in my primary folder, say for example I'm storing or I'm making any changes in the primary folder, so whatever changes I do make, whatever new I install, as you can see Drupal 1 I have stored over here. The background process has been running, which is keep on pushing the files into SkyDrive also, and to this one also. So any file gets deleted from your main drive could be well taken back up from the original drive. Thanks for watching the demo. Thank you.